Toronto, welcome to Rogers Center. Major League Baseball on a Sunday afternoon. It's the Texas Rangers and the Toronto Blue Jays. For Singleton, I'm John Schaub. We have an absolute treat on tap today as two of the game's best pitchers go head-to-head, Siggy.
Yeah, and when these two are on, it's nothing short of electric, Lou. Neither of them likes to give an inch. Fierce competitors that have been dominant all season long. Will be a legit pitching duel in this one.
Started after this. And the starter for Toronto, Dylan Cease. What should we keep an eye on here?
Yeah, last time out, got into the fourth inning. The key to his success today, he's got to throw first pitch strikes, get ahead in the count. I think that'll get him into position to qualify for a win.
About to get started here, Brandon Nimmo stepping in for the Rangers.
Number 24, Brandon Nimmo.
And we are underway. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And the call stands. It was indeed a ball. So they'll lose their first challenge.
Ball.
Four-seam fastball.
That's ball 3.
Four-seam fastball. Middle center.
3-0 down. That's in there.
Four-seam fastball. High middle.
Line drive, and that's base hit out into center field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Batting second, the shortstop, Corey
Seager.
Seager rolls right, bats left. Batting second in today's lineup, and his on-base percentage this season is right around .360.
Slider. Middle inside.
On the inside corner for a strike. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Nimmo aboard here at first with nobody out. Got him swinging on the curveball. One down here. And now we take a look at the Rangers lineup. And a key factor for this club in that leadoff spot, Brandon Nimmo.
Yeah, definitely someone I always enjoy, when I get a chance to watch him, whether he's hitting a game or even taking swings during batting practice. Man, this guy's always so focused on what he's doing on that task at hand. He's got so much attention to detail that when he steps in the box, his success rate is really high.
Danny Jansen, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
Sweeper.
Now quick throw to first. Nimmo back on a dive.
Four-seam fastball.
The 1-0.
That's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
Ball.
Man at first, one away. Ground ball right side, and it finds its way through for a hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one
Batting
gone.
fourth, the left fielder, Wyatt.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team to bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Four-seam fastball. Middle outside.
Ball strike, a sinker at the bottom of the zone.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Runners at first and second with one gone here in the finale of this four-game set. Ground ball to the right side, and it gets by him. Runner around third, on his way to the plate. He scores, and they have the lead. The second run scores, and they lead by 2.
Well, he had the opportunity to drive in some runs, and he comes through to break the tie. He was definitely late on that pitch, but he didn't get beat. He got the bat on plane and just kept his hands tight to shoot it down the first base line for the knock.
Here's the center fielder, Evan Carter.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
On a line, should be extra bases. Runner from third in to score, and they take a 3-run lead. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Oh, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Now time is called here. Pitching coach on his way out to the mound.
Slider. Low middle.
Fouled off left side. Runner at second here, one gone. And it skips in the dirt.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
Slider. Middle outside.
Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 2. In the air to left center. Sanchez under it, and there's 2 down.
Batting second, the third baseman, number 6, Josh.
Here's Josh Young.
Ball.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Check swing, did he go? Yes, he did. Strike 1.
Slider. Low outside.
Man at second. Late on that fastball.
So hard to touch. Being at the top of the zone, 99, 98, even 97. As pitchers do such a good job of teasing that part of the zone, just elevating a little bit. It looks good because you see it for a good while as a hitter. Looks juicy, and by the time you swing, it's almost in the catcher's mitt.
Man on second, 2 down.
Ball 2.
Slater. Middle outside.
That
Ball
one
3.
misses. And now 3 and 2.
Slater. Low outside.
Payoff pitch. And ball
No, that's a
4
ball.
to a board.
Take the bait.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Ball 1.
Sinker. Low inside.
Swinging a ground ball up the middle. Gets it to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. 3 runs for them here, and they move ahead on to the bottom of the first. It's the Rangers 3 and the Blue Jays coming up. We go to the bottom of the first. And on the mound for Texas in this one, Nathan Eovaldi. What do you have on him, Siggy?
Boogie pitched into the 7th, earned the W in his last start. He really needed that one. Well, this team needs another one today. We'll see if he can carry that performance into this game.
Leading off, Alejandro Kirk. Right through there for a strike.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand, looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it. See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Ball, that's out.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Batting second, the designated hitter, Vladimir.
Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. And in an era with a lot of strikeouts, they are right on trend, Chris. A lot of swing and miss in this lineup. And they come in with more strikeouts than any other team in the league right now.
Well, they're swinging for the fences, but sometimes you just got to shorten up. When runs are hard to come by with 2 strikes, I know this sounds crazy, but spread out and choke up a little bit. Just putting the ball in play might find a hole and get something going.
2 away.
Batting third, the third baseman, Addison Barger.
Addison Barger getting ready to hit.
I'm liking the power he's shown recently. 3 home runs over the last 5 games.
That one finds the zone. 0-1.
Ball, that's out.
Two down, nobody on.
Outside, that's a ball.
The 2-1. Right through there for a strike. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Popped up. Smith settles underneath it. And that ends the inning. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. They trail it here 3-0. Back here at Rogers Center, on now to the top half of inning number 2. Jonah Bride stepping in for the Rangers.
Low middle.
Saying he wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff in the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, bro, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
So now back to the top of the order.
Up next for the Rangers, the right fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Sweeper. Middle outside.
And the 1-0.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you'd have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit and not an easy one to throw either.
Inside.
Ball.
Sinker.
Right. Gets his lead at
Low
first.
inside.
Nobody out. Fouls one off. 2-2.
Knuckle curve. Low middle.
That one lifted to left. And that'll fall for a base hit. He dives, but he can't make the catch.
Definitely found the perfect spot. Those could be hard sometimes. We talked about in left field. You're kind of anticipating cheating in for a ball. Hit something like that, but you can rob a little soft flare in front of you. But perfectly placed, so you reward the hitter with it.
Here comes Corey Seager.
Nope. Ball one.
Four-seam fastball.
The 1-0. Strike on the inside corner.
Sweeper. Middle outside.
Swing and a miss.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout. But you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him out.
Nope.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Slider. Middle inside.
Foul off the plate. They'll do it again.
Four-seam
First and second, no outs. Here at the top of the second. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
sinker. Low inside.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
Ground ball right side,
Nope,
and it
foul
goes
ball.
just foul.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. Headed for the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and it's 4-0.
But when you see that many pitches in an at-bat, your chances of succeeding go up. And right there, we see the result.
And it gets by him. Here comes the throw. Safe. And the runner from second scores on the play. It's 5-0.
Picks himself up an RBI. I know it was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charging, crazy.
Wyatt Langford stepping in for the Rangers.
Ball one.
upstairs, ball one.
Four-seam fastball.
The 1-0. On the ground. Glove flip for one. To first. Double play. Nicely done.
Up next for the Rangers.
Really nice double play turn right there, and it all started with that sweet glove flip on the feed to second. You know, these middle infielders, they spend a lot of time honing that glove work, so it just becomes like second nature. I think you also have to have a really good glove that's broken in, that's not too large, so that you can have a feel for that baseball and be able to flip it like you're barehanded.
That one fouled off.
Clearly,
That's a
he
ball.
hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
Knuckle curve. Low middle.
He's
Nope.
just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone. And the last two pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
In the air, left field. Can't get there, and that should bring in the run. In to score from third. It's 6-0. And in at second with an RBI double.
Batter number 8. Second baseman, Josh Smith.
So 2 down. Next up for Texas, Josh Smith. He's 0 for 1. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Dylan Cease, done for the day, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching.
A
for
new
the
arm
Blue
into the
Jays,
game, the
number
righty, Jose
17.
Barrios.
Jose.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Sinker. Low middle.
Just missed.
Circle change. Low middle.
Man at second. That one out to right. Reaching down, makes the catch. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Rangers 6 and the Jays nothing. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now for the Jays, Nathan Lucas.
Lucas.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
Foul ball. Out towards right center field. And there's one down.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, number 7, Gunsuma Okamoto.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
Hey.
Ball and 2 strikes.
I think it's very important to establish the inside part of the plate early. It sets the tone for the rest of the game.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out.
Batting
Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
Sanchez.
Two outs, base is empty. Now, Jesus Sanchez. And first offering is fouled off. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. And that's off the inside edge. Now 1-2.
0-2 count. You got the opportunity to expand the zone. Could get the chase there. Let's see what he comes back with next.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. Got him swinging. Blue Jays go down in order. Still up against a 6-0 deficit. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Well, these Rangers doing a good job at the plate with runners on base, and that can be a key difference maker in the game. They're getting hits when it matters most and converting base runners into runs. They've got 5 hits with runners in scoring position.
So the call will stand. One challenge remaining for them now.
Ball.
Slurve. Low outside.
Ball to strike. The pitch.
One of the most frustrating things for an offense is leaving runners on base. So the big hits they've gotten in this one have made a very happy group of hitters down there.
The 2-1. Just
No,
missed.
that's down.
Slurve. Middle center.
On the ground to the left. And foul ball.
Circle change. Low middle.
Payoff pitch. In the air to left center. 1 away.
The batter, number 3, designated hitter, John Peterson.
Sinker. Low inside.
And that misses. And it's 1-0.
Slurve. Middle outside.
Chopper right side. In plenty of time to first. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the 3rd.
Up next for the Rangers, the first baseman, Jonah Bride.
2 down, base is empty. Next to hit, Jonah Bride. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far.
Yeah, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
Just missed. Berrios, a former Gold Glove winner, he features a sinker, a slurve, a four-seamer, a changeup, and occasionally uses a cutter. This one chopped up the middle. On the run, throw to first. He's got him. Nice play. 1-2-3 go to Rangers. But they're on top by a count of 6-0. Back now in Toronto. And now for the Jays, George Springer.
Number 4, George Springer.
Swings through that one for strike one. And a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. That one ripped. And that's a base hit. And he'll pull into second safely.
Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
Man at second. This one's smoked on its way out of here. He'll take a jog around the bases. His 7th home run of the season. And they cut into the deficit. 2 pitches, 2 swings, that one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way. Just an excellent swing all the way around. That sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin buried it out of here.
Here's Andres Gimenez. 1 run batted in yesterday. Their only run of the game.
Foul.
Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame here in the last half of the third. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Oh, and 2 now.
Ball 1. Ball 2.
Just misses with that one. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep their remaining challenge.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the catcher, Alejandro Kirk.
Hey.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Ball that's outside.
Popped up. Right. Should have this one. Takes it in for the out.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not
Blue
allowing it
Jays,
to stay in the head,
designated
but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Popped out and fouled ground first time through. Yeah, that's fouled off. Hand up as he asks for time at the plate. Bases empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here in the finale of this 4-game set.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Out towards left center. Langford under it. And that'll do it.
Ain't no stress.
The Jays get a pair on this homer. It's now 6-2.
Back in the fall. I'm ready for real. We really the squad. We really the ones. Count on it. Look.
Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. That one finds the zone. Strike one. Berrios, more than 100 career wins on the mound, and he was awarded a Gold Glove in 2023. That one's in there. That is strike 2.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
Slurve. Low inside. Cutter. Low inside.
Sets him down on strikes. That was pretty nasty.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Sinker. Low middle.
Down and away for ball 1.
Sinker. Low outside.
That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left.
Sinker. Low outside.
And that drops in for a strike.
Sinker. Low outside.
In the air, right field. Misses the ball, and it falls in. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Up next for the Rangers.
A lot of times in
the
today's
catcher, number
game,
9,
right fielders are
Danny
able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there.
Inside.
1 out. Runner at second. Now it's Jansen to hit.
Hey!
Cutter. High inside.
Man at second. And it's fouled away.
Slurve. Low outside.
Oh, look at the stop. Over to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Up next for the Rangers, the left fielder, Wyatt Langford.
Slurve. Low middle.
Ball.
Sinker.
Runner at second, 2 down. Top half of inning number 4.
Sinker. Middle inside.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out.
Up next for the Rangers. the
Smash
center
that one
fielder,
through the
number
infield for the
32,
knock. When it's hit
Evan
that hard, it makes it
Carter.
very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
And now the center fielder, Evan Carter.
That's a ball.
Sinker. Low middle.
2 on, 2 outs. That one ripped, but foul.
Four-seam fastball.
And a 1-1. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Didn't seem like that one found the zone. Here's a challenge. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. So they get to hang on to their second challenge.
Outside.
2-1 now. Just
Nope,
missed.
outside.
Josh Smith in the on-deck circle for Texas.
Sinker.
Corners are occupied with 2 down. And he's going to reset as he steps off the rubber.
Circle change. Low middle.
Hit softly on the ground to third. Whips it to first on the run. And that's a nice play to end the inning. Rangers lead a pair. They lead it 6-2. Bottom 4.
Leading
And now
up
for the
for
Jays,
Toronto,
Addison
the third
Barger.
baseman, Addison Barger.
Well, these
Ball
Blue
one.
Jays, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
The 1-0.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Out to center. Carter under it. And there's 1 down.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the center fielder, Nathan Lucas.
Check swing, and he went. It's 0-1. The Jays down by 4. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing
Number
more
50, number
fastballs in
7,
that location.
Justin
Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
2 outs, base is empty. Kazuma Okamoto next up for the Blue Jays. That's to third, and that chance handled. Whips it across. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. It's the Rangers 6 and the Blue Jays 2. Back here at Rogers
Leading off
Center,
for the Rangers,
this offense
the
has
second
lifted
baseman,
them to a
Josh
lead with plenty of hits so
Smith.
far in this one as we look at the spray chart.
Yeah, when a team has this many knocks, a lot of the time it gets clustered to one side or another. Not today. They're hitting it all over the field.
Cutter. High inside.
Well, these
Nope,
Rangers
that's down.
doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. Only 2 strikeouts so far, and obviously they've been able to pick up plenty of hits, so it's been an impressive one.
Cutter. High middle.
This to third. Sends it across to first. 1 away here in the 5th.
Good
Up next for
fade
the
and
Rangers,
sinking action of
the
that
third
changeup got that
baseman,
hitter to
number
roll
6,
over.
Josh Young.
Sinker. Low inside.
That one finds the zone. Strike one.
All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
So a man aboard now with one away.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Not a bad pitch by any means. Down and away, right on the corner of the zone. Just a better swing, though. He stayed through it and hit it hard the other way.
Here is Jock Peterson. Run around the move.
Sinker. Low middle.
Quick move to first. Back standing. He's in there safely.
Circle change. Middle outside.
Right back to the mound. Could be an easy two. To Jimenez. What a double play that was. Getting over. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. Last half of the fifth coming up. It's the Rangers 6 and the Blue Jays 2. We head to the bottom of the fifth. And now for the Jays, Jesus Sanchez.
Well, these Jays just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
That's out.
All right, so in this at bat, he's seen a couple of off-speed pitches, now back-to-back fastballs. In this count, you definitely got to stay back. Make sure you don't get out in front and be prepared to shorten up and hit the ball the other way.
Caught him looking for the K.
They'll just ripped a page out of the Greg Maddux playbook. Throw that pitch at the hip and just watch it jump back over the inside part of the plate. Tell you what, you are baffled expecting that to almost hit you and then end up as a called strike.
Hey! The Rangers leading by 4, last half of inning number 5.
Nope. Ball one.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
That's about as nasty of a split as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Clement in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball.
Fooled on that pitch, got a little anxious.
Splits the plate. Going to count 1 and 2.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
This one in the air, center field. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. So they go quietly there. 5 innings complete. It's the Rangers 6 and the Blue Jays 2. We're back with a look at key moments so far in this one.
Like Fredo Bank, stay in your lane down 4 or 5. Be stiff like 4-5. Keep your cool, won't be no fire. I'm fresh like water, no daughter. Might tell a joke, but I ain't gon' lie. On my lap like evil genius, jump out the jeans, just demon time. I'ma get it laid back like even Steven. Don't need a reason to be on down. Stand on BUSINESS. Yes, I'm blessed like him. In the gym, don't miss, I switch on. I'm not like them. Let me state my case. Sprint out the race, no chase. I pace, just came out.
And now here is Jonah Bride.
Jonah Bride.
Slurve. Low middle.
Ground ball left side. One pitch and one out.
Up next for the Rangers, the right fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
Cutter. Low middle.
And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over. First pitch doesn't find the zone. He's been one of the best players in the league at driving in runs, Singy. His RBI numbers are good enough to be top 5 in all of baseball.
That's
And another
ball
ball challenge from behind the dish here. And that just scraped the zone. The ball is overturned. They'll keep their remaining challenge. The 1-1. Right there for a strike.
Low middle.
Fights it off. He'll see another.
Slurve. Middle inside.
1-2 now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 out.
Well, that high four-seam fastball has become such a staple as a strikeout pitch over the years. And what's so tough as a hitter is that you see it extremely well. The problem is the velocity at spin rate just happens to jump by you. Big zone, you don't stay tall on the backside, and you're really not even able to make contact. If you do, many times it's a pop-up.
Seager in the box now. No balls and a strike. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Has room, and he makes the catch. It's the Rangers 6 and the Blue Jays 2. Bottom of the 6th inning, and now for the Jays, Andres Gimenez.
Gimenez.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
There you go.
Gets a check swing. Appeal to third. And he won around. Rule the swing. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Strikeout number 8.
Well, a well-thrown splitter is going to do exactly that. Get you off balance, thinking it's a fastball. Very similar to a changeup, but oftentimes a split's going to have even more downward movement with more velocity. Good pitch.
Check swing called strike. That's strike 1. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
And the 0-2. Stays alive.